Chapter 12 Repetition. The gesture is the incarnation of the verb, that is, an action is a thought made manifest. Small gesture betrays us, so we must polish everything. Think about details, learn the technique in such a way that it becomes intuitive. Intuition has nothing to do with routine, but with a state of mind that is beyond technique. So, after much practicing, we no longer think about the necessary movements, they become part of our own existence. But for this to happen, you must practice and repeat. And if that isn't enough, you must repeat and practice. Look at the skilled farrier working still. To the untrained eye, he is merely repeating the same hammer blows, but anyone who knows the way of the bow knows that each time he lifts the hammer and brings it down, the intensity of the blow is different. The hand repeats the same gesture, but as it approaches the metal, it understands that it must touch it with more or less force. So it is with repetition. Although it may appear to be the same thing, it is always different. Look at the windmill. To someone who glances at its sails only once, they seem to be moving at the same speed, repeating the same movement. But those familiar with windmills know that they are controlled by the wind and change direction as necessary. The hand of the farrier was trained by repeating the gesture of hammering thousands of times. The sails of the windmill can move fast when the wind blows hard and thus ensure that its gears run smoothly. The archer allows many arrows to go far beyond the target because he knows that he will learn the importance of bow posture, string, and target only by repeating his gestures thousands of times and by not being afraid of making mistakes. And his true allies will never criticize him because they know that practice is necessary, that it is the only way in which he can perfect his instinct, his hammer blow. And then comes the moment when he no longer has to think about what he is doing. From then on, the archer becomes his bow, his arrow, and his target.